Welcome to my channel. My name is Lydia Wilmsen. I'm a mindset and life coach for successful entrepreneurs and C-suite leaders. And on this channel here, I talk all things conscious creation, manifestation, mindset, business growth, business strategies. And today's topic is a very important one. It is about decisions. If you're having difficulties taking decisions and you're like finding yourself in this state, in this like in-between state of like, what if I take the wrong decision? What if it doesn't work out? What if later on it turns out that it was wrong? What if I'm missing out on something if I now decide for this? What if I'm missing out on that if I'm deciding for this? And I just recently had the same issue. I had to take a very big decision and I was stuck in my mind. I was, like in the whole scenarios, like, oh my God, what if I do this now? I'm missing out on this. And my coach reminded me of powerful truths, and I am sharing certain mindset shifts with you today that will make it so easy for you from now on to take any and every decision. Listen to me. So I am coming from the place of, like here on my channel, talking about conscious creation. So the real change is not happening in your physical reality. So you're thinking, oh my God, I have to take this decision in my physical reality. I have to take action. While where the real change and the real power lies is internal, is your way of being, is your way of thinking, is your imagination, is you knowing that you are source. Because remember, I keep talking about consciousness. You make decisions from a level of consciousness or from your consciousness body, so to say. So we have like almost the conscious self or the consciousness self, the God self, and the human self. The human self is like your little body running around here on the planet, experiencing itself with its five senses. And it's just like almost like an actor. It's like a character that you're playing, like in a game, in a video game. You are playing this certain character, and this is what you're experiencing in the game. The same here with your reality. You have picked, so to say, a certain character, and this is how you're navigating now planet Earth. But where is change happening? It's not this little character running around. It's you navigating your character in the video game. So understand, you are sitting there watching the video game and playing the video game. You as the human right now, and you are playing that little person running around. And the same with physical reality here. You are merely a character. You're playing a certain game. And your consciousness, part of God's self, so to say, is what is running the game. So it's not you making the decision, it's basically the conscious mind, the source, your higher mind, your higher self. You are making change almost like from that level. I'm just to show it to you. You're making and taking the decisions from here. So what do I want to experience in my life? Decision happens here, and then I run around planet Earth and experience it as my physical self. So when we come to making decisions, stop making decisions from your human mind and go into higher self, into source, into consciousness. So how does it work in general? I told you through focus. So basically we have the quantum world where all potential is. Everything, it's infinite. Anything and everything is existing all at once as potential, as waveform, so to say. Through your focus on and observing one of these specific potentials, you are creating it or selecting it in your physical reality. It's very simply explained. As I said, it's already proven for the subatomic world, not yet for the material world. However, there are millions of people living by these principles and living life through these principles, and it's true for them every day. And they create magic in their lives. So give it a go, try it out, live by these principles yourself, and you will see tremendous shifts happening in your life. So let's go back to topic. You selecting a certain scenario from your consciousness or from your higher self, from your higher mind, from source, from your source self, saying, this is what I want to experience. You know, like, I want to live a beautiful life. I want to have a beautiful career, beautiful business, and so on. This is what I'm focusing on. I am going into the state of having that already. Now, coming from that place, I will focus on that. I will hold my focus on that potential experience until it becomes my physical experience. I hold my focus, my attention on that potential experience until wave collapses into particle and it becomes my physical experience here on planet Earth. So focus and attention is all that is needed. And it comes from that place in yourself, from the knowingness that I am all there is. I am all there is. I am source. And I am making decisions from that level. Again, to the computer game, I'm the person sitting in front of the computer playing that game. This is the place that I want you to inhabit in your own reality as well. You're playing, or I am playing this character here in this reality game here, this reality game show almost. So I make the decisions here. I say I want to experience this and that. And then I know that this is what I'm going to experience. And I will take decisions knowing from the place everything is unfolding. Knowing from the place I cannot go wrong if I say that I won't. If I fully embody the state of I am having that already, nothing can happen. I will end up there. Nothing can get me off path. I cannot miss out on anything. It's just not possible. So everything the little human does is just a game, it's just an experience. And as long as I keep saying everything is perfect, the unfolding is perfect, I am on my path of unfolding, my life is perfect, I am making this decision now and it's going to be the perfect decision, powerfully stating from source state, I am taking this decision now and it's going to be, or it is the perfect decision, has to make it perfect. So you can let go of any and all fears when it comes to making decisions, because you can just state it's perfect. I'm going to make the perfect decision. And it has to be that. Of course, if you then go back and forth into like, oh no, perhaps it's not, not the right decision. If you do waver, you will have a wavering experience. So you always have to remind yourself where your true consciousness decides, yes. Where it resides and where it decides. It's here, you make the decisions here, and you experience it as your physical human self. So when you go into this, or when I had to take this decision, I was, like, oh my God, should I do this? Should I do that? Then I was reminded by my coach, everything is perfect. I just claim that every day is perfect. I claim that my life is perfect. I claim that my reality is unfolding as I desire, and it will show up. It is already there as potential. Me keeping my focus on the end state, on the end goal that what I want to experience, has to bring it to me. Remember, focusing, attention and focus on your desire, attention and focus on one potential has to collapse it into physical reality. So your only job is to stay connected with your end goal, with your end desire, with the scenario, with the potential that you want to experience. And then you can take any and every decision. It does not matter, because you will end up there. You might end up like this there and not this, but this doesn't exist. Linear doesn't exist. It's always magical unfoldings almost. So when you know, I only have to connect, not from my human mind, but from my higher mind, with that what I want to experience. Hold my attention there. Hold my focus there. That's all I have to do. And then I can take any and all decisions, claiming powerfully that this decision now is perfect. It will be. In the beginning was the word. It's your decision, you claim it, and this is how it's going to be. And you cannot miss out on things. Even if you then thought you would miss out on things, it will come to you in another way. It's crazy. It happened with my decision. I made this decision about an apartment, and I thought like, oh, but I'm missing out on this, I'm missing out on this, and what should I take? And guess what? I got a few of these things I was missing out on, or feeling I was missing out on, hand delivered extra, without extra costs. It was like, oh, okay, you can have that as well. Oh, you can have that as well. So when I let go of this, I am going to miss out, this is not going to work, or, like, this is the wrong decision. When I let go of that and reminded myself, I am source, I claim what I desire, and I know I cannot go wrong. Any and every decision I will take, I take it from the place of it's perfect. My decision is perfect. Then it has to be. And when you fully understand that, when you fully grasp that, everything will shift, because you will have to never ever question your decisions anymore. You only have to take care of who you are being when you're taking that decision. Who are you being when you're taking that decision? That's the only thing that matters. Who are you being right now that you are taking the decision? When you're going into like this state of like, oh my God, it's going to be wrong, it's not going to work out, what if? You're in a state of confusion. You're in a state of not being your higher self. You're just your little human self, the little character in the game show or in the video game. Go back to source. Go back to higher self. Know that you decide. Know that you, with your focus and attention, create what you want to experience. Claim it as being perfect already. Claim the decision as being perfect. Claim the decision, know it's going to be perfect, know that it's perfect already, let it unfold and see how everything else is going to be hand delivered to you in ways you couldn't even imagine before. And with that, a lot of energy is being, like a lot of negative energy that you're putting out is being taken away from you. Everything is so much easier. When you connect with who am I being, instead of like, what do I have to do? When you're going back to being state instead of doing state, your life will get so much easier. It requires surrender sometimes, it requires trust, it requires knowingness, and this is what we have to practice, and I'm here to support you with that. I have different offers if my videos are not enough. So for a few people, it's like, hey, I just happen to listen to your videos and I'm already in a higher state and my life is perfect and so on. If that's not enough for you, join my mindset tribe or my mastermind or one-to-one. Everything is in the description. And for now, happy deciding. You cannot go wrong if you claim that you'll always be right and that you'll always take the perfect decisions and that it's just perfect, that the day is perfect. Then you just cannot go wrong. If you have any questions, leave a comment, subscribe if you like what you're listening to here, share with others, leave me a like, all of that. So much for today. Have a beautiful day and until the next video.